Alright. This is a presentation on the policing of women's bodies by Clarissa, Gabriela, Linda, and me, Joshua.
The history. ICE detention centers are the inhumane and injustice systems that hold immigrants while they wait to hear more about their immigration status. It officially began in 2003, but before it was called the INS. The conditions in these places are extremely horrible, and since 2003, over 200 people have died in ICE custody. This isn't counting all the people before when it wasn't called ICE. Centers deprive the people that were in here by not giving them clean clothes, beds, foods, pads for women, and cleanliness supplies. And not to mention the misconduct and outright managing throughout the years, the malpractice by the police officers, and those who didn't care enough to explain their actions to immigrants. As stated in this quote, a 14-year-old girl from Honduras described a large border officer putting his hands inside her bra, pulling down her underwear, and groping her as part of what was meant to be a routine pat-down in front of other immigrant officers. This girl explained that she felt embarrassed and that the officer didn't even care to speak in her language or care to explain what he was doing, and he was laughing in the whole process of doing so.
Some current events. On September 14, 2020, an alleged claim by a whistleblower, a nurse at the Irwin County, County Detention Center is performing hysterectomies on unknown and unwilling women. Claims that one doctor does a hysterectomy or ties the tubes of all the patients that he sees. He is called the uterus collector. A woman, victim of similar procedure, says she was given 3 different explanations of what it would be, ranging from her womb being removed entirely to instead having a small amount of tissue scraped. She did not end up getting the procedure done because there was antibodies of COVID found in her system, but she says that she felt as though they were trying to take control over her body. She was lucky, which is a horrible thing to say, that she was not another victim of a forced hysterectomy.
Analysis on women's bodies. What effects do these type of policing have on communities? So one of the effects it has is that women's bodies are affected in the future after not getting medical assistance. For example, they continue bleeding, continue to have headaches and pain when going months without medical help. They also develop problems with their mental health. Women end up possessing depression, anxiety, and post-traumatic stress. It affects them also in the future by having parts of the body removed, which ruins their plans in life as it is taken away. Women and girls who are sexually assaulted have a hard time in the future being able to socialize with new people.
Reform on violation of female bodies. What needs to be done in order for change to happen? Laws can be put in place that require a patient's full consent and which require them to be fully informed on every procedure that they would receive, and to no longer perform hysterectomies in exchange for shortened sentences for female prisoners or as bribery in general. And in current reform efforts, civil rights lawyers have called out ICE detention centers that are accused of forced sterilization procedures and are demanding that they be shut down immediately.